Hey, welcome in everybody. In this video, I'm going to be using Inventor to create yet another shaft guide. It seems like all the assignments that I work on, there's like 50 million different shaft guides, but this one is yet another one. So what I'm going to do to create this one, it says design is symmetrical and dimensions are in inches. So I'm going to go up to new, English, standard. I'm going to hit on the create button. I'm not going to hit on it because, that'd be kind of inappropriate, but you know what I'm talking about. So to go to start 2D sketch, I'm going to select this kind of horizontal plane, the XZ plane. And notice when I do that, I don't know why, but it always rotates it to the right automatically. So I'm going to go up here to this left arrow. I'm going to click on it to rotate it where now we're reading. It says top like it should be. So then what I'm going to do is to create this shaft guide, I'm going to do something maybe a little bit different. All right, so to begin, I'm going to create a slot. Slot is located under the rectangle here. I'm going to click on the down arrow. I'm going to go to slot. I'm going to look for the slot center point option. And then for my center point, it's going to be right in the origin here on this green dot. I'm going to click it. I'm going to drag my mouse over to the left. And that's going to be 1. Press enter. I'm going to drag it straight up. So this dimension is going to be 0.75. Press enter. So I'm going to escape out of this. And then I'm going to use the extend to extend the circle here. Hit that extend once, twice, 3 times a lady. Oh, so you can kind of see what we got going on here. We got our 2 circles on the side. Then I can go to my offset. I'm going to offset this circle in by 0.25. I'm going to offset this one and drag it in 0.25. And then, so we got that kind of middle piece going on. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw just 2 random circles. Center point option. It looks like it's giving us in radius. So actually, I'm not worried about the dimension right now. I'm just going to draw a circle. I'm going to draw another circle over here. I can dimension one of these. I'm going to right click, make sure I'm on my dimension type is diameter. And then my diameter is going to be 0.25. I'm going to go up to my constraints. I'm going to hit the equal sign here. So since I have this one dimensioned already, I can just click this one, and that diameter becomes the same as this. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my horizontal, my vertical. I'll get my directions right here in a minute. I'm going to click on my vertical constraint. I'm going to constrain the centers of these 2. 1, 2. And then I'm going to constrain the centers of both of these to the origin here. So it kind of lines them up right down the middle. Then I can dimension the center of this to the center of this. And that's going to be, what is that going to be? That's going to be 1. Same thing for down here. Dimension the center to the center. And just pull this way over here. Oop, I really didn't want that down there. But anyway, put that 1. Let me see if I can move this up like so. All right, so there's that. Then I'm going to create a circle, center point. And the center is going to be concentric to these little small ones. I'm going to drag it out. I'm not worried about the dimension right now. All right, so there's those 2. Now I'm going to dimension this. This is going to have, I'm going to right click. My dimension type is going to be radius. And that radius is going to be 0.25. I can again use my constraint, my equal constraint, so that this and this are equal. And now what I need to do is I'm just going to draw some lines. I'm just going to draw some lines over here out of the way. Right click, repeat line. Just some angled lines. Oop, I really went too far with that. Let me get rid of that little piece. All right, so I'll make another line. I like to draw them out of the way and then constrain them later. That's my goal here. All right, now I can use my tangent constraint. So I'm gonna click this line, click this circle, click this line, this circle. Just doing that for all of these. Click this line, click this circle, click this line. So this line is tangent to both of these circles. So using my constraints, yeah, this one to here. I know we got lines going all over the place. So now I can come in and trim out all the stuff that I don't need. I don't need this piece. I don't need this. Let me zoom in here. I don't need that. I'm just going to trim out this and that and this and that. Let me zoom in here. I don't need this and that. All right, so there's that. Now I need to trim out, let's see, trim again. I don't need this piece or that piece or this one or that one. So I think that's what we got going on. And we are fully constrained too, by the way, which that's always a bonus. So yeah, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish my sketch. And now I'm just going to start extruding some of these. So I'm going to start with extrude. I'm going to extrude these two rings here. So 1, 2, that's going to be a distance of 1. Now you'll notice that our sketch went away. So if I go under extrusion 1, click the little plus sign. I'm going to right click on sketch 1 and share sketch. And now we get our stuff back. So then I'm going to extrude this middle part here. That's not going to go all the way up to 1. That's going to be a distance of 0.5. And then we just need to extrude this part. That's going to be 0.25. And also this other one here as well. That's 0.25. Hit OK. And then I can go back to my sketch, right click, turn the visibility off so that our sketch and our dimensions are out of the way. So there is our shaft guide. And if you wanted to, you could add some fancy colors or materials on it. I'm just going to go to smooth, smooth red. Yeah, there we go. So then I'm just going to save this. I'm going to call it, I'm probably going to have 9 million shaft guides already. Yep. So I'm going to name this one Shaft Guide 3. Hit save. All right. So there we go. So yeah, I hope that helped. And make sure you like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next lesson. All right. Peace.